Welcome to Chicago, Illinois, the windy city known for its towering skyscrapers, diverse culture, and mouth-watering deep dish pizza. In this video, we will explore the geography, demographics, social fabric, and economic landscape of this bustling metropolis. From the shores of Lake Michigan to the vibrant neighborhoods, join us as we uncover the unique characteristics of Chicago. Chicago, Illinois is a densely populated city with a population of 2.7 million people living within its 234 square miles, resulting in a population density of 11,709 people per square mile. The Willis Tower, formerly known as the Sears Tower, is the tallest building in Chicago and the second tallest in the United States. It was once the tallest building in the world from 1973 until 1998. Chicago is home to the oldest continuously operating aquarium in the United States, the Shedd Aquarium, which opened in 1930. It is also one of the largest aquariums in the world, with over 2 million annual visitors. The Chicago River, a 156-mile-long waterway, is the only river in the world that flows backwards. In 1900, the city constructed a series of canals and a lock system to reverse the flow of the river in order to prevent pollution in Lake Michigan. Chicago, Illinois is a diverse city with a significant racial composition. According to recent data, there are 1.2 million white Caucasian individuals residing in the city. This is followed by the Black African American population at 801,000 and the Hispanic or Latino community at 788,000. Furthermore, the city is also home to a sizable Asian population of 207,000. This data showcases the vibrant cultural melting pot that makes up the racial landscape of Chicago. Chicago, Illinois is a diverse and multicultural city, with a population that represents a rich mix of ancestries. Among the most populous ancestries in the city, Mexican is the largest with 581,000 residents, making up 21.2% of the population. This is followed by German at 201,000, 7.3%, Irish at 199,000, 7.3%, Polish at 144,000, 5.2%, and Italian at 106,000, 3.9%. These ancestries represent a significant portion of Chicago's population and contribute to the city's vibrant cultural landscape. In Chicago, Illinois, the population is fairly evenly split between males and females, with a slightly higher number of females at 1.4 million compared to 1.3 million males. The male-to-female ratio is slightly in favor of females, with 95.3 males for every 100 females. The most populous age group for both males and females is 25 to 29 years, making up 5.1% and 5.2% of the total population respectively. This suggests a relatively young population in Chicago, with a significant number of individuals in their late 20s. Chicago, Illinois has a total of 34,702 births, of which 2.4% were to women aged 15 to 19 years, 65.6% were to women aged 20 to 34 years, and 32% were to women aged 35 to 50 years. The average birth rate for the state is 46 births per 1,000 women. The majority of births in Chicago are to women aged 20 to 34 years, with a rate of 61 births per 1,000 women in this age group. Births to women aged 35 to 50 years have a slightly lower rate of 37 births per 1,000 women. These statistics suggest that the population of Chicago, Illinois is relatively young, with a majority of women giving birth in their 20s and 30s. In Chicago, Illinois, data on fertility by marital status shows that among women aged 15 to 19 years, there were a total of 829 births, with 98.1%, 813 births, being to unmarried women. This age bracket had the highest rate of non-marital childbearing in the city. On the other hand, the age bracket of 35 to 50 years had the lowest rate of non-marital childbearing, with a total of 11,110 births and only 20.9%, 2,322 births, to unmarried women. This highlights a significant difference in non-marital childbearing between the two age groups, with young women in their teenage years having a much higher rate compared to older women. In Chicago, Illinois, there is a clear correlation between education level and non-marital childbearing. Among those with less than a high school education, the majority of births, 61.5%, were to unmarried women, while among those with a college or associate's degree, slightly less than half of births, 56.8%, were to unmarried women. Conversely, at the higher education levels, the rates of non-marital childbearing decreased significantly, with only 5.7% of births to unmarried women among those with a graduate degree and 13.7% among those with a bachelor's degree. This suggests that higher education may play a significant role in delaying or preventing non-marital childbearing in the city. According to the data, the income in Chicago, Illinois is relatively high with a per capita income of $41,821. The median household income, which is the midpoint of all household incomes, is even higher at $65,781. This indicates that a significant portion of households in Chicago are earning more than the average per capita income. The median family income, which includes all members of a family living together, is even higher at $79,434. This suggests that families in Chicago are generally well off and likely have higher combined incomes compared to individual earners. Overall, these figures reflect a strong economic landscape in Chicago, with a relatively high income level for its residents. In Chicago, Illinois, the median earnings for workers across all genders is $42,692. However, there is a significant income gap, with male workers earning a median income of $46,686 and female workers earning a median income of $38,296. This shows that women in Chicago are earning about 18% less than their male counterparts, highlighting a persistent gender pay gap in the city. This disparity in earnings may have significant implications for the economic stability and opportunities for women in Chicago. In Chicago, Illinois, poverty continues to be a pressing issue with a total of 459,412 individuals living below the poverty line, making up 17.1% of the city's population. This includes 201,632 males and 257,780 females, with females experiencing a higher poverty rate at 18.7%. Unfortunately, the most vulnerable age brackets to poverty are 5-year-old males, with 4,006, 25.9%, living in poverty, and females aged 18 to 24, with 34,881, 28%, struggling to make ends meet. These statistics show the harsh reality of poverty in Chicago and highlight the need for more support and resources for those who are most affected. In conclusion, Chicago, Illinois is a diverse and vibrant city with a rich history and unique social, demographic, and economic characteristics. To learn more about this city and others in the United States, make sure to visit Zip Atlas for a comprehensive collection of data on states, cities, area codes, and zip codes. Start exploring now and plan your next trip.